Jesus died, he died the death of a criminal. He didn't die for himself. He had no problem. He didn't need to die for himself. But you were condemned to die. For the wages of sin is death. Listen, the wages of sin is not confession. Sin is a legal subject that is dealt with in the court of divine justice. When you sin, your judgment is death. It's not, I'm sorry, there's no court of jurisdiction where the guy that is condemned, by his crying, his case has been reviewed. So that your crying doesn't mean it changes anything. It only helps your emotions. It helps you feel good, but it does not affect the core, the case in question. The wages of sin is death. So somebody who sins has to die. All have sinned. All must die. God said, no, I don't want them to die. Somebody has to pay the price, and nobody among them qualifies. So God said, I will punish their judgment on myself. So Jesus came, took all our sins on the cross. He was wounded for our transgressions, bruised for our iniquity. The chastisement of our peace was upon him. By his stripe we. So on that cross, when he took our sins, God turned his back. Jesus cried out, Eloi, Eloi, lama sabachthani, my God, why hast thou forsaken me? God turned his back. The dreadful thing that Jesus dreaded was that separation. The sin of man separated man from God. So for Jesus to reconcile man, he had to be separated. That separation is not extinction, it's spiritual death. Because you two were not extinct, you only died spiritually. That's why Paul said in Ephesians chapter 2, we that were dead in sins and trespasses, who still walked. We were walking, but we were dead. We were driving, but we were dead. We were eating, but we were dead in sins and trespasses. So Jesus too had to be separated. The separation of Jesus from the Father is spiritual death. He died spiritually. Then he gave up the ghost. He was buried. Now you know, sometimes preachers tell you that when Jesus died and went to hell, there was a drama in hell. Jesus told the devil, hold on, let me teach you a lesson. I'm going to show you now. There was no such thing. No such thing. When Jesus died, he went to hell. Hell there is called Hades. Hades is not a place of fire. It's a place of darkness where the dead go to. And Satan was not there. Satan wasn't there. There was no such physical conflict between Jesus and Satan. Because Satan has not gone to hell yet. Demons have not gone to hell yet. You can't send them to hell now. Hell